guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing clan tasks using only level 2 classes. I will admit I do still have great gear, so I guess that's not realistic in that sense, but those are things that you can trade for, so I don't feel too bad using them, because anybody in the game can get wraths or, you know, decent sets or whatever. So I am only using level 2 classes. I'm using level 2 illusionist at this point. We are doing 300 damage to any monsters in Odin's, so I'm just kind of powering through it. But this is really just to show that even though Pixie has level 4 classes and some runes, this character doesn't really have any runes and has only level 2 classes and can still complete the tasks quite effectively. Again, like I say, I do have great gear, but you know, anyone can get a couple of wraths and just cycle through them and repair them as you're not using them. Obviously I have sped this up because I am just putting a whole bunch of clan tasks here rather than making a series again. And the clan I was in, we didn't do tasks every night, and yeah, so we didn't complete all tasks, but these are the ones we did do. Sometimes I was also busy with my own clan, so a couple of nights I was unable to join in, unfortunately, but I did do what I could, and they were a great clan. They were very accommodating and kind to let me join them, so I do appreciate that. So we're just powering through. As you can see, we're almost quarter of the way there, but this is sped up obviously quite a lot, so I'll just let you watch this. There's no point really talking through it. You can see what I'm doing. I'm just doing damage to mobs. I'll come back if there's anything interesting, otherwise I'll come back with the next task. Once I got to the Necro, I started to use the Necro. I got rid of the Shaman's other side, but once I got to the Necro, I started to use her as my damage tool, I guess, the person I was damaging, but I quickly realized that I wasn't getting as much damage as I was by speeding through, killing the giants and whatnot, so I do this a few laps before I decide it's really not a great idea. You'll see soon. And so just by keeping an eye on my score, I can see that I'm not doing as much damage as I was hoping. So I think this will be the last time I reset the Necro, and then I go back and kill off the guys in the other rooms.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight.
Once I get the mobs over that side, I come and distract the necro while I come through this door to get the other loose mobs. We're getting pretty close to finishing, so yeah, we should be able to get it done pretty easily. And now that I'm out of mobs, I'll just come back to the necro. We've only got 10% more to go, so I'll just use her to finish off the task with the clan mates. Also, it's a bit slower going too because there was never a full team on, which is fine. The clan is just kind of getting themselves established and figuring out how to make it work for them. So yeah, it could have been easier, but you know, this is really just to show you that it's really doable to do it with level 2 classes. So we're almost finished. And just like that, we're done. And for some reason the first part of this clipped off, but now we're doing the 50,000 damage to any bosses. And so because I already had the necro lined up, I'm just continuing to use her. This won't take long anyway, it's only 50,000. So I am still using Illusionist. That way I can reset and just use her over and over again.
Town, from London to Taiwan, I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
As you can see, there's only 2 of us doing this task, so if 2 of us can do it with, I'm level 2, I'm not actually sure what level class the other player is. Pretty sure he's class 3, could be 4, but I'm pretty sure class 3. But anyway, if he and I can manage it alone, then you know, a lower level clan could easily do these tasks. And I am using a really good staff there. I'm not quite sure why I'm using that one, but I think I was just worrying about time with just 2 of us doing it, so I was trying to do as much damage as I could. That one is finished. Now we are doing the Shaman task, which I'm sure you've seen on Pixie, and we're just working out if we can do it. So we need 70. I'm still using wave 7 as I always do, leaving between wave 5 and 6, and people wonder why I open it on level 7 if I'm going to leave between 5 and 6, and that is because you will see that I get the most efficient use of my Shaman killing time this way, because I think there's 4 in the first 5 waves. There are a few on the final 7th wave, but that gets a bit risky then, that you might end it by mistake. So rather than risk finishing it, I prefer to just leave between 5 and 6 and continue over and over. And I do believe even with level 2 class, I managed to get around 70, I think, myself. I will let you know when we check the scores later. I can't actually remember because this was last week now. I'm just managing to finally put the video together and do the voiceover because I have been kind of caught up with the new season and whatnot, as everybody is. So yeah, I can't actually remember how many I did, but I do remember it was quite efficient this way anyway, and I did manage to get quite a few. Even though task is completed, I do finish the den because Smixie can use the influence points, so that's why I finish it off with her, even though with Pixie I normally just leave because I don't need the influence points. So I just finish it off real quick. We're on the final wave in a minute, or not even a minute, in about 10 seconds. We're just discussing which is the best wave to use. I still think wave 7, they disagree, and that's okay. Obviously whatever works best for them is right for them. As you can see, I got 28 out of 70 Shaman. Now we are doing I think it's 180 damage to giants. They started before I was even in Odin's, which is fine. They were ready. I was not quite there, but that's cool. I caught up. So I am using Illusionist again, but I did bring my 5-shot because my plan had been to just kind of speedrun it and gather the giants as I went, but I didn't get the opportunity to do that, which is fine. Again, no drama. I should have prepared earlier, but I was preparing for top clan tasks. It was quite tricky this week to manage doing these and top clan. It kind of dominated my time a bit too much, so I didn't get the prep in that I would have liked, but I still managed to complete the tasks with my level 2 classes quite efficiently. So I have total faith that anyone with class 2 or class 3 would be able to do clan tasks quite simply. As you can see, even though I started late and wasn't actually even, I was still in my base when the task started, I'm now kind of second with the damage, and that is just, it's purely just, I think it's more experience than anything else, because these guys are really cool, they're really good. There's certainly nothing against their performance at all, not at all. It's just that I think having been in top for so long, I kind of just, I don't know, I guess I just know how to get it done. Once I get a big chunk of the giants in the sanctum out of the way, I end up not wanting to continue to just kind of speed run through because I'm wasting time, so I go down to the giant chief and I use him because he's actually quite effective. Sometimes he does have armor, so he is slower than collecting giants. So if you do have time to prepare your giants, that is obviously far more effective. And by prepare, I just mean open the doors, get rid of the smaller mobs, so you can just kind of gather them up and kill them with your 5-shot like I've shown you before. But because I couldn't do that, I'm just going to continue to abuse the giant chief. And again, like I say, it is quite an effective way, it's just a bit slower. So I'll just, we're at 58%, so nearly, well, just over halfway. So I'll come back to you shortly. At this point we did get mildly worried about the time because there was only 6 people on doing the tasks and we'd been doing it for quite some time at this point. But 10 minutes, 15 minutes I think, because we still had 10 minutes left. So I mean, I knew we'd finish, but it was very close. Not gonna lie, it was super close. But that's only because there was 6 of us. I mean, if they had more active team, then these guys would nail through the tasks. They're really good. But yeah, I'll just let you watch it, come back again soon. We're at 91%, we've got 3 minutes left. So it is, like I say, very close, but we do manage to finish it. And I really do appreciate these guys letting me join their clan. They really were so kind to let me do that. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. We do finish this task, as you see. I'll see you later, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Next giveaway will be 300 subs, which isn't too far away. So see you soon.